are telling ET Now that India and US trade talks are also progressing well as a deal inclusive of the goods and services are being looked at by both the sides. My colleague Sumita is joining us yet again with the details of that. Sumita, take it away.
Absolutely, Ankita. As far as the India-US trade deal is concerned, like you stated, that talks are progressing well, and a deal that is inclusive of goods and services is essentially being looked at by both the sides, is what sources are telling us. Sources also tell us that at the moment, India's energy imports from Russia, they remain a pressing concern as far as these talks between the two sides are concerned. Remember, the Donald Trump administration for the longest time has attacked India for its energy trade with Russia. In fact, these elevated 25% tariffs that India carries at the moment, they are courtesy India's oil trade with Russia. In fact, Donald Trump and his administration has very recently, not just attacked India, but China as well for doing that energy trade with Russia. So that remains a pressing concern as what sources are suggesting. But could it mean that agri, dairy and GM crops are no more a concern? Whether there is still some clarity which is yet to emerge on that front. But at the moment, the Commerce Minister is in the United States. He is meeting officials there, including USTR Jameson Breyer. And this, remember, is after a team from the United States was in India on 16 September 2025, wherein both sides stated the talks were positive and positive discussions were held on the trade deal, not just on the trade deal, but ties between the two nations as well. And India and the United States, after that, they decided to intensify these trade negotiations and discussions. In fact, if you remember, Piyush Goyal, the Indian Commerce Minister, just 2 days back at a gathering in New York, stated that we are expecting our trade with the United States on energy products in the years to come to go up. In fact, our energy security goals will have a very high element of US involvement. Remember, energy security is one of the pillars of the partnership that India and States have, aside of the other pillars, including technology, people-to-people cooperation, and defense. So energy, remember, this is going to be an important sector to watch out as far as trade deal negotiations between the two sides are concerned.
All right. Sumita, thank you so much for joining us with all those details and all that news flow. But the biggest news for the day is the fact that Donald Trump has imposed a 100% tariff on brand.
If you like this video, then like, share and subscribe to ET Now.